So small intestine is the site for the complete digestion of food. So small intestine terminates into large intestine. Here in the large intestine there is a finger-like structure to which we call vermiform appendix, which is having no function today in human beings. It was active in our ancestors. So you can call it as vestigial organs, means organs which are present, somehow present in our body, but they are the non-functional. Here in the large intestine, the undigested food reach, and here in the large intestine, the water is reabsorbed from the undigested food. So slowly, with the peristaltic movement, the food, undigested food, moves into the large intestine. Here this is the ascending colon, then this is the transverse colon, and this is the descending colon. And finally, the fecal matter, that is the undigested food, reaches to the a pouch-like structure to which we call rectum. In rectum, food is stored temporarily and then it is released through its opening to which we call anus. The process of passing out the fecal matter through anus is known as the defecation. So let's revise. So mouth is the first opening of the human digestive tract, guarded by the lips, which leads to a buccal cavity where the initial digestion of food takes place with the help of salivary glands. Then it moves to the pharynx, which is a common passage for food as well as for air. Then from pharynx it moves to the esophagus. Esophagus is just about 25 centimeters long, where no digestion of food takes place, and through peristaltic movements food move into a bag-like structure called stomach. So esophagus is just kind of connection between stomach and mouth. In stomach, food is stored temporarily, and here food is also digested. Later on I will discuss that the inner lining of the stomach has glands to which we call gastric glands, which helps in digestion of proteins. Then food moves into the small intestine, and from small intestine the complete digestion of food takes place with the help of liver, pancreas, and the inner lining of the small intestine has glands to which we call intestinal glands. You must know that the intestine, that is the small intestine, is the longest part, which is almost having 20 feet length or almost 6 meters. It is the site for complete digestion of food, and it is also the site for the absorption of digested food. The inner lining of the small intestine has numerous finger-like projections to which we call villi. Why villi are there? Villi increase the surface area and helps in absorption of digested food. Each villus has its own blood supply which can easily absorb the digested food from the small intestine. Later on, when I will discuss more about the digestion of food in human beings, I will discuss about the intestinal villi. So from the small intestine, then the food enters into the large intestine. Here in large intestine, the food which is reached is undigested food. In large intestine, no digestion of food takes place. Here the water is reabsorbed. There are certain microbes which live as in a symbiotic relation in large intestine, helps to absorb some vitamins in the large intestine. Then the undigested food matter in the form of fecal matter through the colon reaches to the rectum, where it's stored temporarily, and then it is passed through the anus. So that's all about the structure of human digestive system, which starts from mouth, then buccal cavity, then pharynx, then esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum, and anus. So dear students, please practice this diagram at home. So this is very important. In my next video, I will discuss about the digestion of food and about these 5 glands, that is salivary glands, gastric glands, liver, pancreas, and intestinal glands. And I will discuss about what are enzymes and the various enzymes and their functions released by these glands. Thank you.